What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It has been a long time since I have recorded or uploaded on this channel, but I'm back with the crunchy microphone. I'm not using the same microphone I usually use. Trust me, next video I will be using it. I just forgot the cord upstairs and I don't feel like going to get it. But today we're going to be talking about a Sims 4 sleepover stuff pack. So as you know, we are lacking a lot in the child department of the game. Yes, we may have got a kids room stuff pack, but we're still lacking. Void critters aren't cutting it. Puppet shows aren't cutting it. We need some darn sleepovers. So obviously in the stuff pack we would have sleepovers. You're able to plan that option as an event, or you could make a sleepover holiday if you have seasons. But what would you do at these sleepovers? Well, it would be children and teens that can partake in the sleeping over. And I think something that is very important is that the children and the teenagers get invited to sleepovers. I'm about sick and tired of having to invite people over to my house. Other than the welcome wagon, they are never actually welcomed at my house. They show up on their own. But I think it would be really cool if you could actually be invited over to a friend's house. I'm sure it's probably possible. It's never happened for me, and the whole time I've been playing The Sims, I have never been invited, Sims 4, I have never been invited over to someone else's house. So that's my number one. Number two, being able to use some type of board or incense or candles or some sort of ritual to talk to the spirits. I think that's something that some people like to do at sleepovers, not me, but I'm sure other people like to do that kind of stuff, so I think that would be cool if it were in the game. On the topic of boards, being able to play board games. So we have Don't Wake the Llama and we have card games. I don't think it would be too hard to add board games in it, and I think it would be kind of cool because I have my Sims play Don't Wake the Llama a lot. So I think it would be fun to add something else to it. Another thing, having stuffed animals to talk to. So we currently have those big, tall, huge stuffed animals that take up half the kids' room. But I think it would be cool if we just had like a smaller handheld stuffed animal that could take the place of an imaginary friend, like what we had in The Sims 3, and the kids could go to bed with the stuffed animal, and if they're invited over to someone else's house and they forget the stuffed animal, they might have a hard time going to sleep without it. Something sort of like that. Another thing that the kids and teenagers can do at sleepovers are play truth or dare, talk about crushes, have pillow fights, jump on the bed. Those are all things I think would be fun to do, especially like truth or dare, and then one of the Sims gets dared to do something and they can accept or decline it. And then let's say your Sim is in a club and they decline a dare, then their club point status or whatever goes down. If they accept the dare and they do it great, the status goes up and the friendship goes up. Something like that that ties in to other pieces of the game. Next, introducing another new item, blankets. I don't know if there have ever been blankets in any of the Sims games, but I think it would be cool to have one, and you could just toss it over the edge of the couch and then snuggle up with a blanket on those cold days, especially with the bills going through the roof once you add a thermostat in your house. I think it would be very beneficial to add something other than wearing your cold weather wear in your house 24/7. Another thing that they could do at the sleepover is play spin the bottle, but that would be exclusive to teenagers only. So once the kids turn into teens, they can play spin the bottle, and y'all know what happens in that game. I don't think I need to explain it. And then lastly, build forts, build pillow forts on the couch and the bed. I don't really know how exactly that would be coded into the game, but if it were possible, I think it would be probably one of the coolest things, coolest kitty things that they would have added in the game is being able to build forts. I don't know a soul on this planet that didn't build some sort of pillow blanket fort when they were a kid. So I think that's very important that they add those. And then a couple new items they could add are just some bunk beds, new types of beds, blankets, obviously new pajamas, and sleeping bags. And I think that sort of captures sleepovers, but still staying within the lines of it being a stuff pack instead of it escalating to a game pack. I would never buy a game pack that was only based around sleepovers. They'd have to add something new to it. So, Sims Team, EA, Origin, Maxis, whoever owns Sims 4, if you are watching this video, Sim Guru Graham, please make this a stuff pack. I beg of you. Please. We need more kid stuff in this game. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you all in the next one.